Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. We were up pretty late last night trying to make Bo's blanket, and I think that's probably the latest we stayed up in a while. We're kind of boring when it comes to bedtimes, but I think we both were sitting out here trying to watch something on TV and passed out. I had the computer in my lap, and I don't even know how I fell asleep, but I was gone. Okay, so while Amber's getting ready for church, I figured we'd come outside and take a little walk before we put Bo back in his crate. Sticky out today. It's like the kind of humidity that as soon as you walk outside, like your whole body just feels sticky. It's not good, but it's not super hot yet, so we'll come out here and take a little walk. Amber, we need a new vacuum because when we moved in, we got just a kind of small battery-powered Shark. It's a pretty nice vacuum, but now that we have Bo, it doesn't really suck up all of his hair, so we need to find a good vacuum. I think that's about all the errands we have to go out and run today. Don't have too much planned for today. We spent all day out yesterday, so I think we kind of both just want to hang out at home, have a little fun with the dog. That's about it. She kissed me before she wiped off her lipstick. So we didn't get a vacuum cleaner, but church starts at 11:30. We wanted to get back into Montgomery before that so we could go to church. We're going to be heading back to Conroe to look at other places for vacuum cleaners. Plus we have a couple other things we want to look for. And then we get to go home, play with our dog, make an apple pie. Check it out. We found a taco truck. Look at that. It's got a mustache. Check out this burrito. What do you think, babe? I like taco trucks. So that was like the best burrito that I think I've ever had. What do you think, babe? Nothing better than a rickety little taco truck. Very good. So we got food in us. We got church. Got to church in time. Really good service. Pastor usually does a good job. Now we're ready to go find a vacuum cleaner.
Yay.
Not as exciting. But it needs to be done. We need a vacuum cleaner that actually works. We had one, but kind of stopped working. And now with Bo, we need to get that hair out of the carpet. So, headed back to Conroe. Go a little bit more shopping. A couple other places we want to stop and look at a couple other things. And then back home. Have a nice relaxing day at home. So we made another spontaneous stop. It's this little store called Hastings. It's going out of business. I thought it was a home goods store, but it turns out it looks like it's an electronics store, which is good for me, bad for Amber. Look at all these pop figures. It's so exciting. Ain't that the truth? Yep. So that was an awesome store. They had so many cool little things from comic books and Star Wars and you name it, and it was in there. She didn't like it all that much, but she's not into that kind of thing. I was having a blast. I didn't want to leave, but you know, you do what she says.
Dunkin' Donuts.
What are you trying to aim at? She's getting there. Vacuum shopping part 2. Take 2. Well, that was disappointing. They didn't have any good vacuums either. This is harder than I thought it would be. What do you think, babe? I walk away for 3 minutes, And when I come back, she has something in her hand. I think she wants to torture me today. I guess I haven't been good enough today. Never get to go into my stores. I don't understand these stores. There's so much here. It's just kind of, I don't know. I wish women would realize they don't need all this crap to make themselves look pretty. They look pretty no matter what. I keep telling Amber that. Do you listen? Do you listen? No, she doesn't. Alright, so this is the last store we're going to for a vacuum.
Best Buy sells vacuums.
And I think we're gonna go.
You know what? It might be a good idea to get a vacuum at Best Buy.
Never mind. We're looking at Best Buy. So we come into my favorite store. It's my favorite store to go to. So many cool things to look at. And we're looking at vacuums. We have reached adulthood.
It's pathetic that I want.
So we have decided not to get a vacuum. After about 6 hours of shopping, we decided, we don't need a vacuum. But I got a cool little tripod for my camera.
We do need a vacuum.
We do?
Yes, we need a vacuum. It's just too expensive.
We just figured we'll see if we can wait for one to go on sale. Back in the makeup aisle. She's got to touch up her makeup to go home.
I'm playing with my toys.
She calls that her toys. I don't really ever get to play with my toys when we're driving home. I can't really play with mine till we get home anyway, so. Oh well. Won't y'all tell her she doesn't need that? So I'm trying to teach Bo to be a gentleman. Let's see how he does today. Bo, come here. Ladies first. Okay. So that wasn't his best attempt, but he's getting better at it. So Amber and I, last year before our wedding, the night before our wedding, we made our pie. We had pies on our wedding instead of cake because we're just not really big fans of cake. So we made an apple pie for ourselves and then bought pies for everybody else. And we're making it a tradition now. I don't really know what she's doing. We're making it a tradition now to make a pie every year around our anniversary because we went on vacation during our anniversary this year and we plan on doing that every year. So we're getting to finally making our pie. It's an apple pie. And we have these goofy shirts. Mine says Mr. and hers says Mrs. They're from South Padre Island. It's a very beautiful beach area we have down here in Texas. And that's where we went the back half of our honeymoon and had these goofy shirts made. So we figured we'd put them on and match and make ourselves a nice little pie. Check out our pre-cooked pie. Yep. 1 year. Pretty crazy. Now time to put it in the oven so we can eat this guy.
I don't trust myself. I don't know much. Well, this is a lot easier to hold.
I told you. Alright. How long? Just go. You're not even.
I was looking.
Let's say I'm talking about this.
40 to 45 minutes.
45 minutes? That sucks. So now begins the first and hopefully the last apple pie throwing away ceremony. Kind of a sad moment, but it needed done. That was kind of gross. She's got the pie. What do you think, babe?
Huh?
What do you think
What do you mean?
about our ceremony?
Would you stop asking me what I think?
She's still not used to being on camera yet. I'm starting to get used to it though. All right, ready, babe?
Mm-hmm.
There it goes. Let's see how Bo does with ladies first this time. Hey, Bo. Ladies first. Okay. Good boy. 1 minute. Yeah. Look at that. I don't know if we're going to be able to read our words or not, but that looks so good. Smells like Thanksgiving up in here. The pie is done. Fixing to pull it out of the oven. Oh, hush, I know. Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
A little hot. Oh, look at that. Apparently we didn't make a good enough seal. Oh, look at that. You can read it. There's the finished product. 1 year marriage. It's awesome. It's pie time. I am super excited. That just looks delicious. You ready for pie, babe? Fixing to cut it together. Just like on our wedding. Here, give me your hand. We're so bad at cutting, it's not even funny. No, you can't cut into the year.
Wait, we gotta take a picture.
Gotta take a picture. Even though I'm recording it, we still gotta take a picture. Alright. This didn't work. This didn't work very well on our wedding either.
Yes, it did. Don't press so hard.
We gotta cut the bottom.
Okay.
I did the same thing on our wedding. She broke out the big boy. Didn't cut very well. At all. Well, even though we failed at cutting it, it still looks pretty good. And we kind of tasted it. And it tastes pretty dang good too.
We did?
Okay, so I tasted it. Amber hasn't tasted it yet. And of course, you can't have apple pie without ice cream. Okay guys, that's going to wrap up today's vlog. Thank you for hanging out with us this weekend. I love weekends off that I can just spend with my little family. And I think they like spending it with me too. So, thank you guys for watching. She can never be serious during these outros. Never.
These what?
Outros. Intro, outro. It's a word. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Sorry the vlog today got put up a little late. We've been kind of running around all day and didn't really get a chance to edit. So, y'all have yourselves a good night. I'm working tomorrow, so there will be no vlog tomorrow. As always, y'all stay positive, and we'll see you guys later.